we're here.
And we're live.
We're live right now?
Yeah.
Excellent. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I'm so happy to be here. You guys gonna count me down?
Sure. Of course. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Right into it. So, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, and the category I run in Rogue Squadron, is a cool speed game. And I use the word cool here a little bit loosely, because I don't actually know how well the run is going. Okay, it's nice, I clipped in. Excellent. Until the end of each level. The 100% category is based on beating all of the levels in the game to a certain quality, basically, that the game decides whether or not you're awarded a medal. And 100% requires you to get all gold medals on all levels. So I have meticulously placed out all of the routes and required elements for each level to get those gold medals, but it's not perfect because there are some really hard things to control, like your accuracy of your shots fired and the amount of allies that get destroyed by the AI enemies. And we'll see pretty soon, right as I finish up the first level, Mos Eisley, whether or not I've completed it to the game's liking. And if I have, then we celebrate and we move on. And then we do that as many times as it takes to complete the game. And if we don't, then we cry a little bit. We got the gold medal, so now we can move on. And then you'll see briefly a little screen telling me, you know, how well I did and what I needed to get the gold medal for. But we don't have time to waste on looking at that screen. We can't scrutinize my gameplay. But I know right there I saw that I had an accuracy of like 21%. And I needed to have an accuracy of 15%. So Barkesh is an escort mission. And it's actually on a timer straight from the start. So everything I do is pretty much just a little bit loosey-goosey. But I do need to protect my escort targets. That is the one way to fail this level, which would be embarrassing. Barkesh is very easy to get a gold medal on. Most of the times, if I do fail to get a gold medal, it's because I'm cutting corners. You know, I'm trying to be cool, trying to be swaggy with my times, but then I cut too many corners and I fail the mission. And then in my quest to go fast, I end up going very, very slow. Yeah, so here's a convoy I need to protect. You might be curious if there's this is on the PC. You might be curious if there's any story to this, and there is. I will be skipping all of the story cutscenes, but the backstory for this is. Now I don't know how fresh I am on the lore, but I believe this is after the Battle of Yavin, so post first Death Star being destroyed, and then I think this is pre-Episode 5. Luke has been promoted to the commander of Rogue Squadron. Yes, it was originally on the N64, but I actually first played it on PC. Oh, that was sick. Yeah, a lot of the individual things in each level that are going to cost me time is like, basically, I use the term cycle. I don't know if that's the perfect term for it, but like, usually I go in for a strafing run, basically. And if I kill everything I need to kill during that first run, then you know I'm going fast. And then if I start to do a loop-de-loop and go back, then you know I'm not going fast. Yeah, the game is available on Steam. That is the version I'm playing on. I can't recommend it highly enough. This game is awesome. This game has been awesome ever since I was a little kid and played it for the first time. Yeah, hit the crisp TIE bomber cycle. Oh, nothing better. But like, I don't feel good revealing that there's like this holy. Yeah, I can take my hands off the keyboard because I have a little bit of downtime on this level. As we're just waiting for more enemies to spawn. What was I on about? Right, the TIE bomber cycle. Because if I miss it, then I'm going to be sad, and then the stream's going to be sad, because they're going to miss that, just the crispiest gameplay of all time. Hey, you can't fault the game too much. It only does this once, and it's all about, you know, easy. Yeah, so like the first level introduces you to like the enemies and the waypoint system, and then the second level is about, you know, like teaching you to protect certain escort targets. And then the third level is about gives you more freedom to roam around and fly around, and allows you to experience a new ship for the first time. And then the game really starts in earnest after that. I've actually never played the sequels to this game, but I've heard they've been spectacular. Yeah, so actually only one more enemy will spawn on this entire level, and we will wait for him patiently. There he is. Yeah, a little bit of forewarning. This game is old and it is unstable. I have been crashing quite a lot in my practice runs, but this game has a sort of spirit to it, where if you're nice, the game will be nice back. So we're not going to badmouth this game ever, because we love this game and we love it when it doesn't crash. Excellent. We finished Barkesh. And I got a gold medal. So we're moving right along. I've actually never had the game crash on the level Moff Searden ever. I have had it crash other places though. So here we're on Nonna. This is actually the first bit of big RNG for our time, as well as adding in the variable of the A-Wing, which is it's weak. It doesn't. The laser shots don't do very much damage. The shields are very low. Oh, wow! We got good RNG. Okay, I've done. I don't even know what to say. Like I've done maybe like 20 runs of practice up to this point, and practicing specifically for this marathon, and not once did I get the good RNG on this level. And the joke I made every time was. oh man, the joke I made every time was I was just saving RNG for the marathon, and here we are. Yeah, and so the A-Wing actually has this auto-aim feature. It's horrible. It's the worst. And like you kind of have to like adjust for it by aiming away from your targets. Case in point. But it'll really start to affect us a little bit later on in this level. There are these waves of bombers that will spawn, and how quick we finish the level is actually based on how quick we destroy those waves of bombers. My health is really low right now, and I could easily get shot down during the bomber segment, but just for the sake, since we have the good RNG, I don't want to try anything funky. Alright, here come the bombers. Yeah, and these guys are going to be really... really tough with the auto aim, and just the low damage on the A-wing, and the low health that I have. Oh boy! Ah, yeah, we got it. That's awesome. Well, I don't have to worry about being kicked from the Discord because I got the crisp cycle. Finish off the last of these enemies. All right. So this is just an excellent Nonna. All that remains now is I actually need to take down a few of these TIE interceptors for the gold medal, which could ruin everything that we've worked so hard for. I'm not exactly sure on the number because of just how many enemies I destroyed at the start of the level. But I mean, if we can land the gold here, like we're in excellent shape. Like I'm loving it, basically. Yeah, okay. This should be plenty, actually. Gotta aim. Yeah, so my accuracy, I'll be watching my shots pretty much the whole run. It doesn't matter right now, but it will matter later. Some of the levels are so harsh with their accuracy requirements. Alright, let's see it. Gold medal! Let's go! I'm actually really happy about that, because that was about as fast as we can get Nonna to be. Okay, now on to Corellia. Corellia is a longer level. There's a lot of flying back and forth. I'm going to be trying to do something that I should have explained back on Mos Eisley because it was very, very important to the level, but I didn't get around to it. When you enter a cutscene in this game, the game will basically mark where your ship was, and then will respawn you at a certain spot near to where your ship was when you... oh, I can't hit this guy. Near to where your ship was when you entered the cutscene. And so, you want to try and manipulate when cutscenes start to put yourself basically in a cell that's gonna warp you closer to your next objective. And Corellia has a lot of those. And like the first one's coming up, where I'm gonna shoot down the last TIE bomber of like a group of them, and then I'm gonna fly immediately towards the direction of the cell that I want it to spawn me in.
They're attacking the city.
Oh no, just barely off.
Those bombers are heading straight for it. There are lots of innocent people in here.
Oof, I didn't kill that guy. Yeah. Okay, this isn't the best player, actually. My aim has been really bad. It comes and goes, you know? Like, sometimes you just feel the aim in Rogue Squadron, and you land these perfect, like, leads on your shots. I don't think I'm gonna get the good warp here, but it's... Oh! Really, there was one left. I actually felt like I counted pretty well. Well, now I might get the warp, so... Just because I doubled back. Yeah, okay, I should get the good work here.
The attack came before I could reach Riken, and I've been down in the tech center. Can you get me out? Affirmative. Luke, I've got my hands full. Can you get them?
Okay, yeah, I got a neutral one. This is fine. Yeah, so you start out the level flying out into the middle of nowhere, and then you get called back to the capital city to protect the general of the rebellion, and then you get called out to this guy called Crix Medine, who's the whole point you're here. He's actually an Imperial officer, and he's trying to defect to the rebellion. So Crix Medine, he's calling you out. He's like, come over to the tech center, I need help. You go to the tech center. You help Crix. And then another cutscene plays of the general calling you back to the capital. So we went from the middle of nowhere to the capital, to the tech center to the capital. And then Crix Medine is going to call us back to the tech center. And so we'll fly back and forth across the whole level multiple times. I did not get a good spawn warp here, so lose me a few seconds, but who cares. Now, I need to kill all of the enemies that I'm flying over right now, but I am delaying doing that because there's a moment later on where I have some spare time to fly around and collect all the little things that are needed to make the level gold. Yeah, so here we come up to the infamous AT-AT takedowns. So I am going to use the harpoon, and then it sets the camera into this mode of following your ship around the legs of the AT-AT, and it's actually kind of tough to fly around these. I find it a little tough. And sometimes the camera will just like start like decentering, and it will end up like looking at the ground, nowhere even remotely where your ship is, and you'll start to not be able to tell where you are. Thankfully, it was pretty merciful there. You could kind of start to see it at the end, like it started getting in the mood to stop looking at my ship. But yeah, we took out the AT-AT pretty slick, and now we're gonna go back to the Texan. Yeah, on any level where there's a hidden power-up, they are absolutely required to get the gold medal. So it's a pretty like just easy thing to remember, like, okay, am I going to get gold here? Am I forgetting anything? You need the power-ups. And especially the power-ups are really important to help you go faster later. I have another AT-AT takedown here. Kind of dodge his bullets. But after this level will just be on a timer, and I will finish up a few tasks, and then we'll be done. We're done with Corellia.
Cable out. Let her go. Commander Skywalker, we're dispatching a shuttle to evacuate Medine. Keep those ties off its back.
Got it. Took him out. Yeah, so Crix Medine is going to be a huge boon for the Rebellion. And this mission is all about getting him to defect to our side. I think that, am I done with it or Dunions? Dude, this level's Dunions. You get me on stream playing some Corellia, the level's Dunions. I hate you, Goofy. That is the worst thing I've ever heard. Where was I? Yeah. Crix Medine is actually, like, he's in the movies, too. I don't remember. He does something. He's like standing with the rebels at one point. He's like a goofy-looking blonde guy. I don't remember what he does, though. Shoot at this guy. He can't defend himself, but we're mean. And we get to see a big flashy light. Alright, sick. Sick. That wasn't my best work on this level, but that's okay. As long as we get the gold medal, it's okay.
I'm clear.
Boom. Gold medal. Nice. Moving right along. Next up, Gerard V. Back in the saddle. Back in the X-Wing. I haven't been able to really quite pin down what makes Gerard V go faster. We need to wait for the AI Y-Wings to fire their ion cannons at these yachts. And sometimes, you know, They really like disabling these yachts, and sometimes, you know, they just got a new guy on the job. And that's okay. You know, I don't want to be that guy who's, like, mad at the new guy. You know, he's just trying to do his best.
Keep up the good work.
I need to fly around and destroy pretty much every enemy on this level, just to help me out later with the enemies destroyed requirement for the gold medal.
Thanks, road group. I'm clear.
Yeah, right? This game was great. That's why I decided to start running. It was just because of how much I loved this game when I was younger. Come on, guys. Any day now. And you can't even, it's not even like you can fly around the level and do anything, because if you leave, they start yelling at you. So you actually have to, and not only do they start yelling at you, they start dying. Even if there are no enemies left, they will just get shot down by nothing. It's very sad. Oh, I totally forgot about this little dude. There we go. Alright.
I'm on the other side of the planet. We've got trouble.
Unskippable cutscene.
Try and intercept the squadron.
And back into it.
Cut the chatter. Wedge.
So, yeah, the next segment of the level is the exact same.
Real soon.
But there are a couple of TIE interceptors flying around. And these guys really, really, really love to do some fancy flying to dodge you. And you actually need to destroy at least a few of them to get the requirement for the gold medal. And sometimes they can hold that above your head by avoiding you at all costs. The TIE interceptor can make tighter turns than you can. Alright, that guy crashed into the ground. No comment on that one. Oh, gosh. Okay, that was not great. I didn't want to use that many missiles. Yeah, the TIE fighter sound, it's iconic. Ow. He's really hurting me. Okay. So that's all the ground units are now destroyed, and so I'm just gonna need to pick up a few more TIE interceptor kills. Yeah. My S-foils. They were closed, I couldn't fire. Nice. I think I have enough destroyed now, but I absolutely want to make it. Whoa. That was really close. I do not want to accidentally take down any of my allied Y-Wings by bumping into them, because that will slow things down by a lot. Nice. Yeah, so a cutscene will play at the end of this level that we will skip, but it gives good story information where one of these TIE interceptors is disabled by a Y-Wing, and the pilot is named Kason Moore. And Kason Moore wants to defect to the rebellion, just like Crixmadian. And the next few levels are actually all Kason giving valuable information to the rebellion, and then us going out on strikes to blow up some Imperials. So we got a gold medal. Next up, Jade Moon. This is a weird level, technically. There is, like, the zones for where they respawn you are very broken. Where, like, I'm gonna destroy a shield generator in a little bit. And then, it's gonna play a cutscene of me flying over the destroyed shield generator. Whoa, hey there. It's gonna play a cutscene of me flying over the destroyed shield generator, and then it might spawn me back at the start of the level, depending on if the game feels merciful. Yeah, I love the story in this game. I'm gonna need to destroy pretty much every enemy too for the gold medal. This is really where, like, in that sense, just like needing to destroy so many enemies is where this game really delves from the any percent category. Because in any percent, you know, you're just trying to finish the level. But I'm an overachiever. Alright, so... Oh, I think there's one turret. This guy that I need to take out. There's a shield generator.
The base shield is down. We're beginning our attack.
Solo is the best Star Wars movie. That's a hot take.
I thought I was the best.
Let's hope the chat can keep it civil down there. Yeah, so here's the cutscene.
Let's clean up the remaining.
And, okay, it spawned me here too, thankfully. I need to get back to where the level is and protect my ground units, but I need to destroy all ground units in the level. But this has gone pretty good so far, this level in general. I just gotta not mess around here. Gotta protect the ground units, destroy the enemies. Okay. Come on. Trying to focus a little bit. There will be a few times during the run where I'm gonna like laser in on what I'm doing and I won't be able to provide very good commentary. But it's in the search of a good Star Wars speedrun that I do this. That was really fast actually. That was a sick clear. And the gold medal. Nice. Okay. We're here. We're here at Imperial Construction Yards. I have a sick skip to show off. It's not like a new skip, but it's sick. And this is the worst level for the game crashing. If the game crashes, I'm just gonna restart as fast as I can and get back into it. Yeah, so the start of the level is destroying all these scanners. If you get too close, it'll just give you a game over. Nice. And then after this, we go on a rampage destroying all these Imperial factories. It's very fun. Alright. See if I can get this. We're just gonna clip. Alright. Everyone watching, stop. I failed the clip. You know what? Okay, we're just gonna go. We don't need it. It saves a good bit of time, but we don't need it.
Good job, rogues. They're blind. Now take out those factories.
I'm actually really mad. I haven't failed that. Like, in pretty much every practice run that made it up this far, I didn't fail the clip once, actually. I was super proud of myself, but so be it. Now, to the untrained eye, it may have looked like I just flew straight into the rocks, but that was not the case. It was a tactical and very intelligent play by a very intelligent and handsome speedrunner. And I will go on record. So I am wasting a lot of time here just trying to destroy everything because this level has a really nasty enemies destroyed requirement. Destroying the stormtroopers on the ground is probably the easiest just because they're one hit and you can destroy them pretty easily. My health's pretty low. I think I'm done with this area. Yeah, this is plenty. There is another power-up in this level that I'll need to collect for that gold medal. We got a few more ground units. I really... Not to make too many excuses for myself, but this level, one of the power-ups is advanced lasers. And sometimes you get a good feel for how long it's going to take to destroy a target. And then that feel gets shifted around with advanced lasers. It can kind of give you a little bit of a Rambo complex. Is that true? Did the creator of the segways die by rolling off a cliff? That wasn't like a jab at my failed clip earlier? Was that like a... Is this like an informational, educational stream? Alright, I'm gonna play it a little bit safe here. I crashed. Oh my god, it happened. Do you guys say this really quick. If you want, I have a save file that I can just bump myself past this level. Alright, okay, I didn't see anyone say anything fast enough, so I'm just gonna go right back into it. The run is still on! No, it's too late. I didn't see those chat messages soon enough. And this isn't just a complicated way of giving me a second chance at the canyon clip.
We're getting a little close to those scanners.
That is false. Do not let anyone deceive you. It crashed. It crashed on the marathon. But it crashed last marathon too, on the same level actually. So cool. Why does it crash here? Bro, I don't know. This game is a very old. I can't tell you why it crashes here rather than anywhere else. Alright, okay. Come on, Odd. You're gonna get this canyon clip because you're a good gamer. Bro. I can't get it, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, am I gonna get a game over? Okay, thank god. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Twice in a row. If the game does crash one more time, though, I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. Because I definitely don't want to waste everyone's time, and I definitely don't want to go over estimate. I gave myself a pretty safe estimate just to make allowances for unseen circumstances like that. I can't believe I missed the canyon clip again. Oh, okay. I don't know if you could see it, but my shot started hitting on some geometry there that was not matching up with the visuals. I thought I was about to crash. Oh! Ow! Did you see that stormtrooper? Dude, that guy is a hero. Oh, gosh. This is so embarrassing. This is a very bad run. Come on! There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this right on time. Now, it may look like I have not been doing great, but whether or not you believe that, I am the world record holder. I am the fast at this game. Alright, okay, we're not gonna crash here again. Pick up the power up. Wow, I am very flattered that you said that. Thank you. Dude, shout out to Left Side Worldwide. I actually loved watching his run. He had a cool game and great commentary, and guys, his tag is awesome. Left Side Worldwide. What a cool tag. What a cool handle. 10 out of 10. Alright, let's try and clean this up. I think we're good to... Okay, I'm cutting this really close. If I crashed into that geometry, I would have been mad. Oh, come on. Please, gold medal. Please, I don't want to... Okay. Oh. Alright. Okay, alright. We didn't crash, we got the gold medal. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's Kyle, too. Alright, so I'm gonna try and do a skip that I am not great at. I got it! Yes! Oh, man. Enjoy this, whatever this is. Whoa, okay, I didn't do it! What? Wait, I've never seen this before. This is actually something that is completely new. Oh no, oh man, wait. Oh no, oh no, wait. Because I have a cutscene skip that I need to do. But now I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. What is happening? Oh, what in the world? Yeah, so the Y-Wing, so you notice that I fly most of this game in first person because the camera is so bad. It will desync itself from where your ship is because it hates you. And but the Y-Wing, I need to be in third person so I can properly target the bombs. And so you'll see like the camera will be like fiddling around. Yeah, the suit. I love putting on the suit for the marathon. Here's something you guys might not be able to see. I have little Darth Vaders on this suit. How cool is that? How cool is that? I'm gonna shoot a little bit at this ground unit. I want to keep my accuracy up. I don't have a lot of bombs. Usually, okay, what's supposed to happen is I'm supposed to actually do another death warp, or I'm supposed to do things. This whole level has been completely just sidelined by accidentally messing up the death warp at the start of the level. I don't know if you could call it a mess up because it still skipped like a huge section of flying. Yeah, okay, now I'm out of bombs. I'm gonna go ahead and crash. Yeah, the Vader suit is really pog jam. I'm just gonna crash. I want my bombs back. Oh my gosh. Can you explode? Yeah, this camera is very intriguing.
We got a donation ready if you want to hear.
Oh, absolutely.
Cool. So, Esoterics donated $10. They say, hopefully my donation will appease the game. Good luck with the rest of the run. Thank you, Esoterics.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. This cutscene that's playing right now is a longer one, and I can skip it if I don't mess up. But we'll finish the level now. It should be it, right? Oh, did I miss something? Oh, no. Wait, I'm 90% sure I've destroyed every ground target that I need to. Oh, this guy hiding off in the back. There we go. That's the end of it. I got a silver, guys. This is really embarrassing. I'm gonna go ahead and, in the interest of time, I'm gonna swap to a different file really quick. One that's already beaten Kyle 2, just so we can keep going, you know, rather than costing us all that time. Alright, so after Cal 2 we're on Kessel. That's an interesting copy pasta. I can't believe I got a silver medal. If you noticed when it was up for a split second on the screen, it was because I did not have enough accuracy for the level. And I think I do know why. You noticed that during the level I had said that I was stopping to build up some accuracy. There is a little bit of a weird thing going on with the ion cannons on the Y-wing, where like firing them, and even if they hit, will end up like affecting your accuracy stat. I don't know why. It's something that's like gonna take a little bit of like studying to figure out, but I took a risk by firing the ion cannon during that level, and now I'm paying for it.
Luke, I just did a long-range scan. Wedge is definitely on that train. The train is slowing down. Looks like this is working.
Alright. Rescue on Kessel is really short. I do need to... I actually do the level basically in reverse order because I need to destroy every unit. But I will disable this train and we will move on. Bam.
Rogue Squadron, this is General Riken. Excellent work.
Gold medal. Excellent. I'm gonna quickly do a little bit of menuing. Yeah, the game, I suppose I can talk about this now while we're in the main menu. You can't see the main menu, can you? I don't know why that is. The game is very, very difficult to get working with OBS. Alright, so now we're on Prisons of Kessel. I cannot tab out of the game after I've launched it. Oh no. There's been a clip posted in chat. That is never a good sign. But I will admit, I do love looking back at... I don't know if any other runners feel this way too. I'm relatively new to running games like marathons, but I love looking back at how many things I fail and just how bad a run looks at the conclusion of a marathon. So I skipped a cutscene there by just flying past every single enemy in the level and destroying its shield generator. Oh, I just realized that my video feed doesn't look good. Are you guys getting that too? Oh boy. I hope it's tolerable for now, and I'll fix it at the conclusion of the level. Man, this sucks. Yeah, it probably started when I went back to the menu. Yeah, this has been really weird. Not very fortunate luck for the marathon. Oh well. I'm still happy to be here. You know, the staff are just okay, this is an exaggeration. They're probably not doing this. But the staff are they're just seething. Oh. They're like, how could you do this to us, Hod? It looks like garbage. And I'm all up here, big ol' smile, ear to ear smile on my face. In the suit and tie. Unbelievable. The audacity of this man. Yeah, this is another escort mission. I kind of am just flying around making sure Crix doesn't, like, get scared by the people shooting at him. Because they never hit. His shuttle's basically indestructible. But he absolutely refuses to do anything until, like, the skies are clear. But only sometimes. Oh, gotta pick this up.
Sir, we found some future missiles.
And then of course, like, so like Crix lands, and then I shoot down some TIE fighters and TIE interceptors and whatnot. Maybe shoot down a Scout Walker, and then eventually he's like, okay, you know, Rebels located, we're on our way. And then a bunch of enemies spawn, like a bunch of them. Look at this, 8 stormtroopers just gunning for Crix, right? And he doesn't care. 1 TIE fighter, he sleeps. Or no, 8 stormtroopers, he sleeps. 1 TIE fighter, that's the real stuff. I hope you appreciated that one, guys. I worked really hard on that show. Oh, whoops, I left you alive, and you should not be alive any longer. Goodbye. This level's actually really hard to get a gold medal on in a casual playthrough. No matter what you do, if you just go around and destroy every unit on the map, you will fail to get the gold medal because you don't destroy enough enemies. And the reason for that is because certain buildings actually spawn more units for you to destroy. So these 2 buildings, I leave them alive so they can spawn more. The things I do for the gold medal, you know? The space fighters. One thing I will miss is having someone there to ready on hand to explain the space fighters of Kessel. Suffice to say, after watching the cutscene that I should have skipped on Kyle 2, Wedge gets captured, and we rescued him during Rescue on Kessel, the last mission, and that means we are on the planet Kessel, rescuing rebel soldiers from a horrible fate at the hands of energy spiders. And you might say, Hod, can we have some context for that? No. I'm serious, no, you don't get any context. I'm gonna continue talking about my run. Yeah, we just basically, it's the same thing, just... it's the same thing, just 4 times in a row. Crixmadian lands, Crixmadian rescues rebels, and then he says rescue complete, and we move on. In between these, I'll fly around and destroy any enemies we can find.
Last group scan. Here we come.
Why PC and not N64? I own a PC. That's all. That's the only reason. I mean, I played on PC when I was a kid. I bought the game on Steam when I saw it because, like, I was like, "Oh my god, I remember this game." And that's just when I started speedrunning it. It's just off the Steam version. Oh, whoops. Okay. I made a little mistake and did not destroy these guys instantly. And they scared Crix, and he refused to do his job. Oh! I'm playing it a little bit fast and loose. That was ill-advised at best. I gotta destroy these Scout Walkers. Whoa, hello. Alright, so all the threats have been removed from the area. I'm just gonna do one more fly around the edge of the map to take out any enemies that I left alive. Like these probe droids. Basically the level is just a big old square. Yeah, right, oh yes, thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. I will fix the resolution. It's a very easy fix, it can make 2 seconds. I'm sorry again for all the trouble. The level is progressing as I'm flying around doing a whole bunch of nothing. Things are happening. I don't care. Rogue Squadron will not be tamed. It's a beast. A wild beast. It is unhinged, and its wrath knows no bounds. Gold medal. That's really cool. Alright, let me fix the resolution. Oh man, you guys are in for a treat. Next up is Talaran. Talaran's... It's fun, it's cool, and it's hard. This has one of the strictest enemies destroyed requirements and to accuracy requirement ratios. So I'm going to be shooting down like a lot of TIE fighters. But moreover, like I'm going to be having to like have absolute precision. And you know what? You know what we're flying? It's the A-Wing. It's Captain Auto-Aim. Alright. I booped that, I need to destroy that to advance the level. And I just booped it with the bottom of my ship, and it was, game's like, alright, cool. Alright. Yeah, Talaran's one of those levels that I fail very often. It's hard, you know. I get shot down sometimes on this level too. Yeah, left one away. Whoops. And the accuracy requirement's harsh. It's seriously like 70 or 75. Oh, the auto aim is so bad. I'm really low on enemies destroyed right now, so that's going to be a top priority. I can make good use of the homing missiles too to help keep my accuracy rating high. Yikes. Fast and loose.
Excellent work. There's a lot of Imperial activity up here.
I am very low on health.
Excellent work. Incoming high. Standard Imperial swarm maneuver. What's the fight is coming from below?
I think I'm good. I think actually that was pretty good.
This reminds me of Beston. My squadron started it once for a possible Imperial takeover. Too small though.
Ooh, tight flying. I need to pick up that power up to get the gold medal, but then I need to weasel my way out from in between all those buildings. Oh, the auto aim. Sometimes it seriously shoots at nothing. Turn off the shields and embrace the love. Hey, and we didn't crash. I'm honestly, I don't even care about anything else. I'm just more impressed we didn't crash. You see that? 70% accuracy. I only had 71%. Like we were literally 1% off of not getting a gold medal. Next up is Fest. We're back on the speeder, so that means more AT-AT takedowns.
Rogue 8 standing by. Rogue 9 standing by. Rogue 10 standing by.
Fest is a weird level too, because like sometimes you need to protect these 3 AT-PTs. Sometimes this dude right there, he just dies. He literally just gets game ended by this AT-AT. I like try and fly in front of him to distract him. Alright, well he's alive, so we're good. Oh, here we go! The camera! Where am I? Who knows? There I am. There I go. I kind of just gotta guess where I am. Oh, I'm flying way too wide. Well, okay. Alright, we're good. Oh, those stormtroopers really messed me up, though. Took a lot of damage from them. Move straight into another AT-AT takedown. Thankfully, this camera looks a little bit better than the last one. You should see some of the stuff I have to put up with, man. There was one time back on Corellia, the 4th mission that we played in this run, where the camera just stopped. It just froze, looked at the ground, and said, "I'm done, you figure it out." I figured it out, I think. I don't actually know. I probably died. If the several times I attempted the canyon clip are any measure, I probably died. I can't believe I failed it twice in one run. Oh, yikes. I feel like I'm one shot from being taken out. I need to leave that alive, actually. Whoa. Allies are a little bit weird. Oh! Man, my mind's been a little bit spacey. I kind of left this guy alive. All good, though. I did take him out pretty quick. Alright, okay, so a few more enemies have just spawned. I need to kill them very fast as soon as I'm done with this. The ATPTs can kind of protect themselves, but like only like from a very steep front angle. And these tanks will come in on their flanks and destroy them if I'm not careful. Nice. Okay, that's good, that's good. That dude was doing a wheelie. I mean, they're tanks, so they kind of have treads, but I am so low on health. Yeah, there we go. Shouldn't be a problem. Plenty of lives. I'm just more worried about, I want to get back and protect the ATPTs. Alright, 4 waves of bombers, and then the ATPTs are safe for the rest of the level. I believe that's it. I'm pretty certain. I'm gonna finish off the last enemies around here. I'll go pick up a power-up. Hidden away in the little corner of the level where they don't expect you to find it. Bam.
Sir, we found some speaker photon torpedoes.
Yeah, I'll need to destroy a shield generator and the research facility, and then we're good.
Good job.
Yeah, Fest starts out really intense, but then it kind of calms down. Now I'm nice and relaxed. I'm cruising along on the snowspeeder, which I hate because of the snowspeeder is like a sort of like a, I don't know, like a speeder. So it kind of hovers above the ground, and then it like, so that means when like the elevation changes, it'll bump you around, and there's a cap on elevation too. Alright, cool. I think that's the end of the level, and the gold medal should be on its way. Oh yeah. Clean. Alright, Chandrilla. This level is like This level is like pristine Rogue Squadron. Like, this is just where it's at. Like, it's got great music. It's got some like really cool like visuals. Good enemy. Well, okay, I wouldn't say good enemy variety, but enemy variety. I don't know. It's a good level. Oh, ow! Oh my god. That scared me a little bit. Like, when you get hit, your camera just jerks and judders all around. Get a little worrying. Whoops. I wanted that bomber taken out, and I'm like, okay, judging by the tools at my disposal, I'll fire a homing missile. I actually need to save all 6 of those for later. Just saves me. Jeez. Man, these guys are a little rowdy today. All you have to do is follow the damn train. Scenic trapezoidal architecture. It is very trapezoidal, and it is very scenic. Oh, I don't know if that bit about the voice actor is supposed to be a joke, but I think the voice acting in this game is sub-frickin' perb. Sub-superb. Superb. The English language. How does it work? Why do I speak English? These questions can't be answered by modern science. Much like why the game crashes on Imperial construction yards, science has no answers. It provides no succor and no happiness. Ow. Stop shooting me. You are very rude. My health bar is decreasing. Come on. Alright, escort part is done. And now I need to destroy some TIE bombers. As they blow up civilians, because that's the Empire, guys. Haha. Hello. Got him. There's a very sneaky hidden power-up on this level that I will grab later, but for right now, in the interest of speed, I must destroy. Nice. Okay, that was a good clear. War crimes, lol. No Geneva Convention in the Star Wars universe. Well, actually, I think there kind of is. I'm pretty sure, like, there's like this deep lore thing that is gonna make me sound really nerdy. But whenever someone asks you, like, oh, why don't they just only ever use droids to fight wars? It's because at the conclusion of the Clone Wars against the Trade Federation, basically movies 1, 2, and 3, the galaxy got together and signed a deal that you can't use droids because it's illegal. That sounds really bad. That sounds like it's the most useless piece of legislation of all time. Like the thought was like people shouldn't have to, like, actual people shouldn't have to die fighting robots. I think they said it was okay for robots to kill other robots, though. I don't know if there was a droid rights movement. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, oh really? Okay, maybe my lore is lacking. I did not know that there was an alleged droid rights uprising. I died on a practice run on Chandrilla and it warped me back to the start of the level. That was a trip, let me tell you. Almost as big of a trip as that whole Kyle 2 fiasco we had back then. I probably should have died to refill my missiles. I think that sounds like a good idea. In some cases. Did someone ask why R2-D2 is a square? How dare you insult R2-D2? Gold medal, everyone. They made a game about that called Overwatch. Big brain moment there. Solist. Ooh, Solist. Solist is rough, man. Solist has the highest accuracy requirement in the game. You're flying the Y-Wing. There's a lot of enemies. There's a lot of missile turrets. The enemy's destroyed requirement's pretty high too. It's rough. I actually, well, you know, thinking about it, I actually feel kind of a little bit... I feel fine on Solist. Like, personally. I feel terrible for anyone who has to try and run the level, but I feel fine. When you 100% this game, every split is a gold split. That's right. Then there's like the complicated process of like saying when you actually get a gold split, it's like, ah, I got a gold medal and a gold split. It's a double gold. Oh, whoops, I missed. I missed. I died. This is embarrassing, everyone. I have died again. It's fine. It really is going to cost me like 3 seconds. I do need to destroy this though. There we go. I am worried about my accuracy rating. And in the interest of absolute marathon safety, I'm going to forgo using bombs for a little while so I can grind up some accuracy. Okay, that should be plenty. It is insane. Do you know how many missiles I'm having to fly around? Oh no, the camera! No! Bring me back! Bam. This is fine. I think this is an okay Solist. And now this... Oh man, now we gotta take out the capacitor. It's got like the wonkiest hitboxes of all time. But thankfully I can go back into... I know I should hit F8, but like... That's a lot of keyboard movement in a short time. Okay. Oh, can I get the one cycle? Oh. Oh yeah, I suppose one side effect of you guys being invited into my home for this speedrun is you have to hear my pretty obnoxious keyboard. Sorry if someone's been really bothered by that. Gold medal. 84% accuracy. When you're the best, you're the best. What can I say? Alright, Cyrdan's Revenge is a tough level. It's got a boss fight. You ain't seen a lot of those in this game, let me tell you. But also there's a lot of ground units I need to be protecting. And also not accidentally destroying myself. Oh, I missed them. Okay, I have already destroyed one of my own allies on accident. Yikes. Oh, I don't want to fire this.
Sir, we found some cluster seeker missiles.
Yeah, I am so glad you brought that up. I totally forgot. So, the last time I ran this game at a marathon, I had the most bizarre occurrence where I fired a homing missile at Moff Cyrdan's shuttle. He's the boss of this level. I should have, if I had been a little bit quicker, I could take out those TIE interceptors and get a really sick speed, but I failed. Okay, this is bad. I'm losing a lot of back to containers right now. I may have to replay this level. Right, so I fired a homing missile at Moff Student's shuttle, and it missed, and because it's a homing missile, it tried to loop around and hit him again, and so it started orbiting his shuttle. I made a close flyby, firing my lasers at his shuttle during the missile's orbit sequence, and then the missile hit my ship. And so I ended up shooting myself down with my own heat-seeking missile. I can fire that, actually. Oops, I'm going backwards. I'm not feeling super great about the amount of allies I am not protecting this level. Ouch. I am now one hit from death. When you hear the "I've lost R2" voice line, that means you are basically on death's door. I feel like this has been a pretty fast series. I am now dead. That's fine. That's cool. That's whatever, you know. Sometimes you get shot down by a TIE interceptor. It's whatever. So there's yeah, this flight of 2 roaming. There's like TIE interceptors that roam on like a set path, and there are TIE interceptors that hunt, like this guy. And his whole job is to destroy you. And he's good at it too, is the annoying part. Alright, now we get to fight Sirden.
So you're the young man who destroyed the Death Star.
So Sirden's actually just a pushover. You just lock on and fire. And he's gone, just like that. 3 quick missiles. And we don't shoot ourselves down. And we get a gold medal. Barely, by the skin of our teeth. Alright, and so now we're on to the final level of the base game. The any percent run would conclude here. Also, the any percent run wouldn't have to get gold medals on every level like I did. So, you know, I'm a bit of a loser in that regard. But now we're in the V-Wing, and oh man, the V-Wing is OP. In any of the categories in this game where the vehicle, like, you can fly whatever the game allows. My crosshair is now gone. I don't know why. I didn't turn it off. That's fine. I'll just fire blind. I don't know if maybe I might have accidentally hit a keystroke that disabled my crosshair. Okay, my homing missiles aren't firing either. That's fine. I was gonna go start talking about how great the V-Wing is because of the cluster seeker missiles, but they appear to not be firing. Just one more. Yeah, honestly, this run has a little bit of a ruined percent, but that's okay. We like to keep things interesting. I can't hit this guy. My crosshair, where is it gone? Is there an alternate fire for the... Is there an alternate fire for the...
Rapid fire mode engaged. Warfighters inbound on 17.28. Weapons malfunction.
Oh, my mic is gone? Oh no! Can you guys believe how scuffed this has become? Let me tell you, I wouldn't have it any other way. I love running Rogue Squadron so much, even if it's scuffed beyond recognition. Yeah, I figured that it would be back. Ruined % world record. We've acquired ruined % world record. You wouldn't even believe how ruined this game has become. My crosshair! I need it! It's gone. Oh, what? It's alive. Really? Oh, this is fun. You set that last bit. I've accidentally slightly covered up my current time, so I don't even know like where we are like in terms of time. Obviously pretty slow. Well, I mean like a little slow. Yeah, missiles are still not firing. Nice snipe pod. Okay, that guy charged me. Yeah, the problem with these, I think they're like the TIE Advanced. I don't know. The AI for the TIE Advanced has them just follow you, just on your tail, really aggressively. These guys are like synced up. Look at this. These are like the flying aces. They're in synced formation. Oh goodness. This is a struggle. TIE droid. Yeah, that makes sense. Normally the level would be over like 3 times over now, because I'd bypass shooting down all these TIE droids with the homing missiles. This is so embarrassing. And I need to make a large pass, or else I can't really take them out. Goodness gracious me. Just use your missiles, man. Come on. Sorry. Alright. We're almost done. Now we're on to the special levels. So, Beggar's Canyon, the Death Star Trench Run, and Hoth. They can only be unlocked by beating all of the previous levels with a certain medal. So, if you get a bronze medal on every level, you unlock Beggar's Canyon. If you get a silver medal on every level, you get Death Star. And if you get a gold medal on every level, you get Hoth. So, basically, the 100% run, the reason why I need to get those gold medals is so I can just go straight from Death Star to Hoth and from Beggar's Canyon to Death Star and all that. Beggar's Canyon is hard. The T-16 Skyhopper is huge. This thing is just taking up all of my... That's not unusual, like it's so hard to maneuver. Ignore this gold medal is just a placeholder because I have already beaten Wedge in this file. Yeah, Venerable on the Discord. I can't believe how much science he's done. No, yeah, it's fine. Beggar's Canyon's a short level. It's only like a minute long, so... I lost like 40 seconds. And now the voice lines aren't playing either. Oh, and another thing, so like, okay, so you're flying the T-16 Skyhopper. The thing's huge. You're clipping the canyon walls. You're trying not to crash. If you fly too high above the canyon, the game calls you a cheater and gives you a game over. And Wedge, let me tell you, Wedge is the stubbornest man of all time. He is going to fly where he wants, and he doesn't care where you are. And if you crash into him, he dies, and you get a game over. And Wedge laughs. He's like, "You fool, you utter fool! I have defeated you." And you're just like, "Wedge, I'm just trying to race here, man." Yeah, so I'm catching up to him. I'm gonna try not to crash into him. And I'm gonna just burst by him right at the end. And we got it. And then Luke trash talks him a little bit. Gives us a little bit of catharsis. And now we're on to Death Star. Death Star is hard because there's the time requirement for the gold medal is actually like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which is really, really fast for how much just like level there is. And you know, and this whole time you're thinking, okay, I gotta destroy a certain amount of enemies, and it's got like a 75% accuracy requirement. I'm gonna shut up and cut the commentary while I just want to focus on getting this done, and I'm gonna count in my head. I am dying. Ah, stupid. I wanted to pop up and take down a few TIE fighters and pop back down to safety. I paid the price. Han Solo. Except they didn't record any new voice lines for him. They just had Chewie just talk over. They couldn't afford Harrison Ford, dude. Oh, he's alive. Use the Force, Luke. Gold medal. Alright. Oh, we made it. We're here. We've arrived on the scene. Whoops, not Death Star. I want to go to Hoth. Do you, why do you need golds on the bonus mission? Because to get Hoth, you need the gold on the Death Star. So like if I got a silver medal on Death Star, then Hoth just wouldn't be there.
Rogue cannon down in Sector Lambda. He needs your assistance. I copy. I'm on it.
And that is why I need the gold metal on that level. Hoth is pretty quaint. I just kind of fly around and shoot stuff. And then there's a few more AT-AT segments. A few more chances for the bad camera to rear its ugly head. Rest in peace, Dak. Dak is Luke's co-pilot, and he dies in Empire Strikes Back when Luke's... yeah... I guess... Wait, technically... Oh, jeez. I never thought of that. I guess you don't really need a gold medal on Hoth because it doesn't unlock any more of the game. But it also seems kind of dumb that you play the whole game getting gold medals on every level just to say screw it on the final level. That's a good question. Wow, you've really set me up in a existential crisis during this marathon speed run. I won't fight for that in the Discord. Alright. I won't fight over that. I like the gold medal. It's like a finality thing. It's like you gold medaled the whole campaign. Here's the gold medal on the last level. Yeah, sure. Oh gosh, he really took me apart. Alright, well, if anyone wants to say anything before the last AT-AT gets taken the frick out, now's the time. Damn. Nice. We got treated well by the cameras. We got treated well mostly for the whole game. All of the little quirks and weirdness that happens, it's all part of the game, baby. Gold medal. That's it. Star Wars Rogue Squadron 100% is now complete. Thank you all for watching, tuning in. Thank you for supporting the charity, and a big thanks to the staff guys, all of you. Oh, time. Oh, I should have said time. My bad.
Yeah, so I stopped it, but I wasn't sure if I...
I was sorry. I'm too new to this stuff. I forgot to
say it was over, so I was like, I guess I split now.
Yeah, my bad.
It's all good.
Oh.
Well, good run, man.
Thank you.
Excellent work.
Thank you so much.
Good stuff. Yeah, if you have final words, say them now. Otherwise, we're gonna keep this thing rolling.
Follow my stream, twitch.tv/HotTV. Thanks to everyone. I already said that. Follow my stream. Thank you. That is all.
Awesome. All right. Up next, we got